that is about 6 months old, and she had a complication. She had liver failure, and she had a liver transplant. She's not doing well, but she's in excruciating pain. I know we can't use any of the X-89 patches on her because of the transplant. Can we use it different, like the ice-way patch? Is that okay to put? They can't get her pain level back. So I didn't know if any patches that we can actually use on her. I know she's getting it by the transplant.
Okay, so we have never done a study with people that have had a transplant and have used the patches. We haven't done that study because we don't claim to be a medical device and treat anything. We're general wellness products according to the FDA. So the reason why this would be of concern is because all of our products support immune health. You could make that argument for energy and ice wave if they're applied at the right position. So for example, in our instructions, we have people using energy enhancer at the stomach 36 point below the knee. That's a very well-known point in Chinese medicine for activating the immune system, amongst other things. The large intestine 4 point, that's up over here on the hand, is another point to activate the immune system. And so I would say that I would have a level of concern about stimulating those points for people with transplants, any kind of transplant, because the conventional thinking today is suppress immune function to prevent the body's immune system from attacking it. So that's where we are with state of the art. What's interesting is that human biology has already corrected for this. So in other words, in a mother's womb, if you weren't aware of it, the mothers have a mechanism in their stem cells. It's in the, now I always pronounce this mesenchymal stem cells because I did my research in Ireland. And if you're in a meeting in Ireland and doing a stem cell meeting, you better say mesenchymal stem cells, even though that's not how we say it here in the US. So if I happen to slip and say mesenchymal stem cell or MSC, it's because I'm from New Jersey and I did my research in Ireland. In the US, we call it mesenchymal. Anyway, but mesenchymal stem cells. So, but in a mother's womb, they have a mechanism with the MSCs that actually modulates the inflammatory process, and it prevents what's going on in the mom's immune system from having an adverse effect on the baby. So, in other words, if we could develop a biomimetic process to mimic this, then someone with an organ transplant could get a stem cell injection, as an example, to repair the damage. They could support the immune system and not have these issues. But what I would say is, this is all to say that the outcome is unknown. It could turn out that copper peptide is great for an organ transplant, or it could turn out to be dangerous or harmful. We just don't really know. One thing we do know is that in the future, there will be no more organ transplants. The way that this is going to be resolved is either through injections of stem cells to repair the damage before it ever gets to a serious place. Or the other place is that what we're going to do is 3D print organs. So something that's already been done, so you don't think this is science fiction, what's already been done is you can take a human heart, freeze it in liquid nitrogen, and then slice it into sections, photograph each section, reassemble it in the computer, and then print that organ in a 3D printer, print it in collagen. You can then take that, it's been done in pigs, you take that heart, put it into the pig, give it an injection of stem cells, and the cells start to divide as heart tissue, and you get a real working, beating heart. And there is no organ rejection because it is the heart of the person whose stem cells you are using. So in other words, you could cultivate you give somebody a drug It causes the stem cells that are in the bone marrow to come out. You filter the blood, you harvest the stem cells, and then you inject them where you need them. So all of these things exist today. It's getting through regulatory approval and making sure it's safe, but this is a very exciting future that we have to look forward to.
Wow.
Hi,